You're 40 years old and you've decided it's time to start going to the gym. Maybe in the past, you used to lift back when you were a kid, back in your 20s or maybe even your 30s, and you stopped lifting for a while and you're like, you know what? I have a dad bod. I want to get back at it, get back to the gym, but I don't know where to start. Or maybe you're brand new to lifting. You've never been in a gym in your life before, and you thought to yourself, oh man, I really need to start working out, but I don't know where to begin. What if I told you that it is a lot more simple than you think it is? What if I told you there is zero complexity to this? And what if I told you that all that nonsense that you hear online from these gurus on Instagram and YouTube, myself not included, is bullshit? Stick around, because in this video, I'm gonna explain to you how to get back to the gym or into the gym for your first time in midlife. Let's talk about it. All right, so you're sitting at home, you've been contemplating getting to the gym for the first time or getting back to the gym after a long hiatus, and you're just nervous and you don't know where to start. And there's so much information that's flooded to you from Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, your friends, anything else online that you see, and you just don't know where to start. They make things so complex in social media. And when you break it down, lifting at any age is really quite simple. If you want to get stronger and bigger at any point in your life, you have to get to the gym, put the work in, and eat a relatively decent diet. So I'm gonna explain real quick each piece of this, the gym piece of it and the food piece of it. And the key takeaway from this video, guys, is I don't want you to overcomplicate what your goal is. I don't want you to read so deep into the fitness regime that you get confused and you don't ever start. I want you to have a path to follow to get you to where you want to go in the easiest, most simple ways possible. My biggest issue with people online giving you all this information is it's conflicting. It doesn't always make a lot of sense. It confuses you and it really muddies the waters in terms of what you want to accomplish and how to get there. So from like a lifting perspective, your first step is to actually physically go to the gym. Your goal should be to at least get there 3 days a week, bare minimum to start. Your ultimate goal should be 5 days a week. In a future video, I'll go through more detailed training splits, my recommendations, what's worked for me. But in this video, I want to keep it very simple. Step one, get in the gym, physically go. Sign up, get a membership, and get in there. Once you're there and you're surrounded by all this different equipment and plates and bars and machines, and if you haven't been there before, you might be confused. And if you have been there before, you kind of know what things are. But again, look at it from a very simplistic black and white perspective. When you're at the gym, there's two things, only two things that you really want to accomplish. You want to push and you want to pull. If you start from the ground up with that mindset, it's relatively easy to kind of plan out what you want to accomplish that day. You're going to hear things, and you probably have heard things about rest periods and rest pauses and down sets and supersets and all this mumbo jumbo that's out there. And there is validity to some of it, but in this video, I just want to make it clear. Get to the gym and focus on those two things, push and pull. So the muscle groups that require a push movement, the chest, the shoulders, the legs, the triceps, those require a pushing movement. The pulling movement, the muscle groups that require a pulling movement are back, the hamstrings, the biceps. From there, once you have that relatively simple framework in your mind, then you can start to break down how your week should look, how your day should look in terms of a training breakdown. But you want to get in the gym and you want to push and you want to pull. And if you're brand new to the gym and you're worried about looking like a fool, don't worry. I found throughout the years, myself included, there's plenty of people, plenty of times that look absolutely ridiculous doing what they're doing. But you know what? Nobody cares. The people at the gym are relatively, in my experience, respectful of everybody. The gym is almost one of the safest places you can go to. I've never seen a fight break out in the gym. I've never seen an argument happen in the gym. I've never seen people get ridiculed in the gym. Sure, maybe when you leave the gym, you're gonna talk some shit on somebody. But when you're in that building, it doesn't happen. So don't care about what anyone else thinks. Just do your thing. Learn, evolve, try different exercises that feel good to you. But the key is getting started and getting in there, whether you've been out of the game for years or this is your first time in the gym. Just get in there, get to the gym, push and pull. So that's the one topic I wanted to cover that I feel like a lot of people online, they overanalyze to such minute degrees that it makes it very complicated for people who might be new to lifting to ever want to get in the gym, because they're like, I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I don't know where to start. There's so much conflicting information. Where do I begin? Keep it simple. Get in the gym, push and pull. The second piece I wanted to go over was just overall diet. This is something that we can dig into later at a fairly more detailed level. But right now, what you want to focus on if you're trying to build muscle and gain size is calories. It's all about calories in, calories out. This is how you get bigger, and it's also how you get smaller. If you're not consuming more calories than you're burning throughout the day and within your workout, you're not going to gain size. It's just a scientific fact. It's not going to happen. So you need to, at the very least, consume more calories than you're burning. So start from the baseline. If you know you burn like 1,500 calories a day, aim for at least 1,600 calories a day. Start someplace. You don't have to shoot for the moon and say, okay, I'm burning 1,500 calories a day and I need to consume 4,000 to get to the size I want to get to in 2 months. No, keep it simple. Baby steps. Burn 1,500, consume 1,600. Maybe next week it's 1,700. End of the month it's 2,000. In terms of macros within meals, again, this isn't the video for that. I just wanted to make it clear that it's very simple. You have to consume more calories than you're burning. Otherwise, you will not make progress. The last piece I'll throw in there around diet, not to get too detailed, is I do feel it's important to eat something before you work out, maybe 30 minutes before you go, whether it's a protein shake, a protein bar, a small meal, a chicken breast, a hamburger, something to give you some fuel for when you get in there. My other recommendation would be when you get out of the gym, try and eat within an hour after getting home. Refuel your body, get that fuel back in you as soon as you can. But outside of that, you got to keep it simple. I scroll through YouTube and I'm amazed at how people make this so overly complex with these crazy set breakdowns and training styles and diet regimens and all this other stuff. Sure, there's a lot of science behind a lot of it, but at the end of the day, the root of it is just so simple, guys. Push, pull, consume food. Think of it that way. And one last thing. If you are now considering going to the gym for the first time or getting back into the gym after extended time off, just do it. You can do it. There's nothing stopping you. Just get in there and start to put the work in. If you don't at least start, you'll never know what you could accomplish, and you'll always wonder, where could I be? Don't settle for average. Don't settle for mediocre. Settle for better. And lastly, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments. I'll do my best to answer every single one. I can speak from a lot of life experience as to what worked for me, what didn't work for me. Also, drop a like on the video if you enjoy this content, and drop a comment too if you're considering getting back to the gym or getting into the gym for the first time. You can do this. Just get in there. Push, pull, consume food. And don't give up. Just get it done. All right, guys, that's all I got for today. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Take care.